Hey y'all, me and River just walking. Say hi. Getting us some fresh air. It be so hot in the daytime, y'all. Y'all see? We out late because it be so hot in the daytime. But the bats and the mosquitoes be out here. Yes, bats. But I appreciate the bats because they get rid of the mosquitoes. Because, boy, one got me last night. One show got me last night. And it's funny when you out here and when you stand in areas that's like a lot of nature. Nobody really talk about it, but it is bugs and all type of animals out here. Not as much as the U.S., I would say. Well, like Jamaica has way less than the U.S. Like they don't even have squirrels. They have a mongoose. They don't have raccoons. They don't have possums in Jamaica. I never seen a snake. They just have like regular farm animals that I've seen. I've heard of other ones, but I've walked through the trenches in Jamaica in the dark in the nighttime, and I never feared it. Now here in Thailand, it's kind of different because they do have big lizards, huge lizards. They have a gecko that's it's bigger than the regular geckos, and it's always coming to visit me, y'all. And if you see my video, I posted one getting dragged by the ants. Pika. So I like those things, y'all. They be having all type of fried stuff here. It's a nice little store. But yeah, they have big old geckos. I mean huge ones. So I be scared of that. It be trying to get us. And the bats. The bats is something else. They're they're not the small bats like in the US. Like the bats in the US are small. The bats here are like Halloween size, I would say. But I have seen people post them that look like Jeepers Creepers. Like like I told y'all, I was gonna go to Bali at first, so I had did a lot of research, and Bali has some Jeepers Creepers looking bats. I'm talking about 5 feet from wing to wing. Yes, I have not seen nothing like that yet. But the kids said they were kind of starting to get kind of used to the bats from being in Jamaica because they used to just play with the bats flying around, and then they know the bats are part of the ecosystem. And that's something that I wanted to learn before I left. Like, okay, Jamaica didn't really give me that animal experience, which I'm terrified. Besides the dogs, of course, and the cats. But I need to step it up a notch. I need to step it up a notch so I can be a little more connected to nature or be aware, know how to handle it, um, know how to act around certain animals in different environments. So Thailand has definitely given me that. When we first came and we stopped in Bangkok, it was a huge something crawled out of the water. It was a huge lizard. I have not seen nothing like that here. It looked like a baby alligator. I haven't seen anything like that here where we are. And where we are. So yeah, I just came to y'all, talk to y'all a little bit. I think I feel like talking some more, so I'm gonna pause it, but I'm gonna talk to the locals. All right, I'm back, y'all. Also, I want to come to y'all and tell y'all I'm going to be taking a break from posting because I have a lot of other stuff that I've been kind of neglecting. I've been pushing my business and it's just really not there yet. So I have to focus on other things, to make sure I can sustain for me and my kids. But I also have school. If y'all don't know, I am in school for um, supply chain and operations management, which is why my business failed the first time during the tariffs. and it traumatized me. So I got in school to at least get some knowledge and not make the same mistake. And that's why I have a digital product as well. And my marketer, she's awesome. She's been there since day one. But she kind of give me advice on how far to go, which way to go. And I'm learning a lot, y'all, and I'm learning it for y'all as well. And I have to go through it, like the hardships of it. I don't want other people to go through it, And I want people who are meant to leave. I want to be able to help them, at least give them advice on certain things. Wait a minute, y'all, I'm gonna have to pause. This is River's auntie. Hi! Say hey, auntie! Say hey, River! Talk to y'all later. I don't want to be rude. All right, y'all, I'm back. So as I was saying, like, it's different things that we could do to find income, and I'm learning them now. When your plan may not go, and this could happen for anybody. I don't care if you have a business. I don't care if you have a lot of money saved up. Anything could happen. A remote job, because I did that the first time in Jamaica. I had a remote job. So, and this time I had money saved up. Well, as much as I could, and I had income coming in. But things happen. So, I pushed and pushed and pushed a lot of my money towards my investment, which is not, it's not working in my favor at the moment. So I just have to find other ways to maintain for me and my kids. And I know one thing that I have to bring my creativity out of me. And it's hard to do that when you're doing a 9 to 5 or 17 hours a day, whatever. It's hard to actually be creative. So another way I was thinking was, and honestly, another thing, I feel like you need almost, when you stop working from the U.S., you need 3 to 6 months of rest. Like, for real. Like, I was still in another mindset. And then when you still kind of hustling, you really still not relaxing. So, honestly, I believe when people say, oh, y'all, a lot of people say foreigners, Americans, like in Jamaica, the Jamaicans say, y'all sleep a lot. Y'all sleep late. We on vacation. We tired. So it literally takes about 3 to 6 months for like just resting. So keep that in mind. And then you start tapping into the creativity that you probably never had or haven't had since you was a child. If the creativity that was suppressed by your environment and your training and your beliefs and all of that stuff. So I've been tapping into different things, and one thing I will say is this: whatever market you're in, like say if you're a content creator, if you're a beauty person or something, you're into like makeup or something, and you want to be free, you want your online income. I feel like if you reach out to some of those content creators that's in the beauty, like collaborations, and I know a lot of this not new with, a lot of people collab with them just to get their product marketed. But sometimes you can collab with them and ask them, do you have extra work? Because the little small tedious stuff, you don't need a lot when you get here. You may not need a lot to get the visa or whatever. So, hi. So yeah, you don't need a lot when you come here. So if you went to beauty or whatever you went to, you can reach out to some of those content creators that's into it as well, and ask them if they need like administrative work or whatever your skill is in. You could try to find a lot of influencers that, they may not pay you a lot because they may be a small business, but they can help you. All right, y'all. So yeah, so reach out to some of those people that that's in your field. That's your community. I know if I wait a minute, y'all. All right. I know that if I, when I was a business owner, when I was doing successful anyway in 2020, the tedious stuff was like ordering my products, customer service, emails, and stuff like that. So a lot of people, they will look out for you. Um, they can help you out. You just have to reach out to them ahead of time and see if there's some side work. It's just like Upwork or freelance, but you're doing your own scouting. So, that's something definitely you could look into. All right, I'm back, y'all. As I was saying, yeah, reach out to some people. I'm learning a lot here in Asia. I will definitely share those things with you. Everything that I learned, I will share. When I'm going through things, I will share it. I'm raw and uncut. I've always been raw and uncut. I've never been ashamed of what I go through because it can help somebody else. I'm just very transparent when it comes to that. So um, it's a lot that I'm learning, and I'm learning for y'all as well. So I love y'all. Thanks for watching the video. Be safe. Share, like, follow if you already don't, or share with somebody that is um, considering leaving the U.S. And love y'all. Take care.